Well, welcome on in, Floridians, and those who wish they were. This is Florida Tonight. I'm Chris Cato.
And I'm Haley Hines. We're so glad to see you.
Yeah, guys, we need your help tonight to solve a pretty crappy investigation.
One that is affecting, I should say, the entire states.
Oh, there's something sinister lurking below the surface. And we're not talking about this guy. Not Pennywise this time.
Not jump scare. Next, let's go.
You know what's scarier than a murderous sewer clown? Black licorice candy.
Ugh, that is a rough one to get. Aside from maybe a toothbrush.
You know, last night we asked you guys what Florida's favorite Halloween candy is.
And now let's find out which is the worst. Plus, if you think this is another viewer Halloween decoration submission, oh, you are wrong.
You'll hear what it actually is. And we're ready to take a bite out of this show and get it stuck in our teeth like a Tootsie Roll.
This is Florida Tonight. Chris, so many of our friends watching chimed in on our candy poll last night.
Yeah, they sure did. Good to know everyone's out there watching. It turns out that Florida's favorite candy is... Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. So good that you can do like that gator and eat them with the wrapper on.
But we don't recommend that. In our informal, heavy on the word informal poll, you see there, it was no contest.
Yeah, and so thank you to all of you guys who not only emailed in your answers to executive producer VP, as you saw her tabulating there on her scratch pad, but also all of you who commented on your favorite candy on the Florida Tonight Facebook page.
So, of course, we have to follow up with what candy do Floridians absolutely despise?
Yeah, this is going to be a sticky debate, and EPV says there's a twist to this one. Uh-oh.
I'm actually very excited about that twist, but first, got to talk about the undesirables.
Yeah, we're keeping with the format of limiting this poll to 6 candies because I'm told that it's a pain to go beyond that number for some reason. All right, so here are the contenders.
We have candy corn, Tootsie Rolls, circus peanuts,
hot tamales, dots, and double bubble. We decided to leave black licorice off because I think we can all agree that you deserve to be locked up if you give it out.
Guaranteed loser. Okay, friends, fire away. Which of those 6 candies is the worst to receive on Halloween? Email us at FloridaTonight@Fox.com. And we mentioned a twist.
Okay, here we go.
So we're not revealing those results tonight.
We're not?
No, because we will be revealing it on Halloween, and I'm told we will be eating the worst candy live.
But you're off on Halloween.
True. I will be out somewhere eating my daughter's good candy.
Great. All right, so fingers crossed that candy corn wins because I actually like the stuff.
So what's your least favorite candy? So that they can vote for that?
Probably, no, I'm not going to say. I like all the ones on that list. But,
okay.
No, I wouldn't mind some hot tamales either.
Those are good.
Yeah.
I like all of them, except the double bubble.
Yeah,
loses its flavor after 2 chews.
Do not give out double bubble on Halloween.
Well, there is a surprise around every corner.
Yeah, I'll say that was one.
Our friend David Martin takes us through a different kind of haunted house experience in Orlando where you need to figure out how to actually escape.
Hey, Florida Tonight, we're at Puzzle Corp Escape Rooms here on International Drive, one of the newest operations in the escape game industry. It features live actors in the rooms with you, all for the sole purpose of scaring you. Take a look.
Stay quiet! Stay quiet! Stay quiet!
There are 6 games here at Puzzle Corp, and we have Detective Sammy, the Hammer Callahan, who's going to help you get acquainted with them when you walk in. And our friend Detective Steven here is one of the designers of all the games. Steven, you felt that the live actors was essential, didn't you?
Oh, 100%. We love as much interaction as you can get inside these games.
The newest game is Bigfoot Secrets of the Swamp. It's a 90-minute game in which you'll have Bigfoot popping in and out at the game, right?
Oh, yeah, many different times. And if you see him, you better go the opposite way.
Yeah. What I love is you've partnered up with 2 local restaurants on International Drive, Mia's Italian and Cafe 22 Tango. And by partnering, I mean if your players get out of the games within the allotted time, they get a gift card for those
Correct.
restaurants.
Yeah, they get a $10 gift card to either or Mia's Italian Kitchen or Cafe 22 Tango.
That's fantastic. Some incentive.
Oh, it's perfect. Right after you get hungry, go straight over, and it's in the same plaza.
Listen, there are 2,000 escape games in America. You're one of the newest ones, and a lot of them are priced at anywhere between $40 to $60 per person. You've got a sale going on right now, a detective's pass.
Yes, it's amazing. It's 4 games for only $99.99. $100 for 4 games of your choice, and you can play them on different days as well.
So use them by the end of January?
Yep, and you're all set.
Oh, what a deal that is.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, these are difficult games. The Bigfoot is the easiest one. It's a 7 out of 10, but you have 3 of your games are horror, and they're pretty challenging.
Oh, yeah, for sure. We have Asylum, that's 10 out of 10.
Wow.
And that one's creepy.
Get a reservation for them. They do book up very fast. What's the website?
PuzzleCorpEscapeRooms.com.
Congratulations on all of this.
Thank you, I appreciate it so much.
And I'll see you next time on Florida Tonight!
Is breaking another camera lens. You know, some of those escape rooms can be pretty scary, but nothing is scarier, Haley, than real life.
Truth, yeah.
And often, sometimes it's something lurking in your home, like the toilet.
Getting homeowner chills. You know, when you hear that weird sound when you're all alone and you think, I really hope that's not something that I'm going to have to pay to fix.
Right, yeah, exactly. And that's exactly how entire cities feel, especially workers who have to deal with this. Maybe our poll should have been face a murderous sewer clown or be a city or county employee fishing out a sewer clog.
The tough choices, but it doesn't have to be this way, which is the point our special guest tonight is trying to make.
I'm Meath Corson. Our story today takes us to a quiet, small little city, simply centered in the Tampa Bay region, and the dark secret that lies beneath their feet. This is the Unflushables.
Meath Corson by day and Chris Torello by night. He is our special guest joining us in studio.
That was a pretty good Keith Morrison.
Yeah.
You even had the jacket, you know, what was it? What's the jacket that was so popular back in the day?
Yeah.
You had that going on there.
About. Yeah, that trench
too.
coat in a way, yeah.
Oh, Chris Torello, the real name. Great name, by the way, Chris. He's the public relations and media director for the city of Pinellas Park, and you really caught your eye with that awesome PSA that you put together.
Yeah, we love how you decided to address the issue with folks that maybe they don't pay enough attention to because it's icky.
Yeah.
But there were some real impacts here for our city and county workers.
Yeah, no, definitely. And I think a big thing with our public works, you know, when I first got there 3 months ago, they said this is such a huge issue all across the county, too. So I think that was something. And then another thing is, too, you know, we're in the government work. How do we make it kind of more eye-catching, right? So we had to be funny. We had to be relatable. And like things like that, we had to make sure people knew that if they do put those wipes down the pipe, it is going to cause a major issue. This causes about $500 million across the nation, actually. So this is a big deal.
It's an awful problem. It's incredible to me. How did we get to this point where toilet paper isn't good enough, people? I mean, come on.
Too many options.
So how did you come up with this idea for this Dateline-esque shoot, and how did your coworkers feel about it?
Yeah, well, first off, I'm a big Dateline fan, right? So I think a big thing for me is like, how do I go on there, have my glass of wine on Friday night, and I'm watching, and then all of a sudden it's, I love Keith Morrison. I don't want to get sued, but I also want to make sure that we actually make an impact. So that was kind of when we just started shaping. We have to do things differently. Let's do it in an investigative journalist style. I kind of have the reporting background, so it was kind of like, you know what, let's just go for it. And everyone at Public Works and our city manager, they got on board. Yeah.
I say you did Keith Morrison proud, though.
Yeah.
You not only a serious talk, but also moments in that video that were just so funny.
Yeah.
And this isn't the first video that you've done. You've been known to get your hands dirty, too. I hear a trash can is involved.
Yeah, I got into a trash can. I don't know how I actually got into one, but yeah, here it is. And so they had to roll me in a lot of butter, and then out I come. The whole point of this video is, you know, during hurricanes, during storm season, which we're still in, people will just roll out their trash because they're like, well, the trash is still coming tomorrow. And it's a huge issue with all the different management that we have in our city. And so I was like, well, what if I just got out and said, I'm going to be the trash, and I'm going to blow all over the place.
Your acting skills are on point, I got to say. Could I request trust one in the future, not to get too next door app on you, about people who throw their dog waste bags in people's trash cans?
Yes. And you
Oh
just
my
sit there
God!
and
Yeah, they just walk down the street and they're just like, oh, this is a trash can.
Yeah, knowing that we're gonna roll that trash can into our garages, and then what happens?
Heat just stewing in there.
These are the ideas I need. Yes.
Well,
Please,
there's
get many.
what kind of feedback have you gotten from citizens?
Well, we've seen a lot of viewership, up 60%. We also have a television channel locally that we run, so that's a big thing. But I think the biggest thing for us is just that it's getting people talking about what we do, kind of, again, the boring government side, and yet everyone has ideas now. The police department, we have a fun video coming out with them and the fire next week for Halloween. So it's just getting our 60,000 residents engaged. That's really what it's all about, is can we have engagement and can people take interest in the things that are happening in their community?
Well, you do great work, and your creativity is being put to good use because it impacts and benefits all of us.
Thank you. Yeah,
and helps out the guys that have to clean up the sewers, most of all. Chris, keep up the great work. We actually have a lot in common, using humor for our greater good, right?
or chaos, depending on the day. But thank you so much for chatting with us here on Florida Tonight. We cannot wait to see what you put out next. And if you have not seen the full Unflushables video, do yourself a favor and check out the video on Pinellas Park's social media pages and all the other videos too. Gold.
Sure is. Thank you, Chris. All right, still ahead. Did the city of Tampa work their utility crews to the bone, trying to fish out those unflushable wipes, or is this just an awesome Halloween display? We'll find out.
And later, the Florida Tonight fam is going to be making strides this weekend in the fight against breast cancer. How you can join us and score a mini chomp. And
we got to say hello to our friends watching in Hudson. Oh, just around sunset up there, looking nice. This is Florida Tonight. Keep it right here. Welcome back. Time to take a look at what's making headlines across the state.
Here is your Florida Roundup, starting with a sweet pup date out of Okaloosa County. Remember hero pup Eeyore? He was honored by the Okaloosa Sheriff's Office for saving his grandma by alerting a deputy to her location. The deputy was Devin Miller, seen there in the photo. Eeyore was presented with a Community Service Award by the Sheriff's Office and County Commissioners for being such a good boy.
Good job, Eeyore. Turning now to St. Augustine, and no, this is no Halloween decoration. This is a real live crocodile, a species of crocodile known as a gharial. His name is Taj, and he was due for a teeth cleaning, so these photos were shared by St. Augustine Alligator Farm and Zoological Park. They said Taj stopped by the University of Florida for a CT scan, gators helping crocs, and a dental exam, and the result, a clean bill of health and a perfect crocodilian smile.
Sharp. That may not have been a Halloween decoration, but these spotted in Tampa sure are.
Yeah, these pics shared by Mayor Jane Castor of a construction nightmare on our street. And that skeleton in the back looks suspiciously a lot like her, doesn't it?
Yes, you're right.
At least we can all agree that Tampa's roads are something out of a horror movie.
Keeping the scares going in Tampa. Beware the bulls. How cool is this video shot by USF Athletics?
Yeah, awesome job on this, guys. Opponents should be scared, too. The Bulls are 6-1, and they're traveling to Memphis this weekend for a big conference game. The winner of that game is in the driver's seat for a spot in the college football playoff. Speaking of football, Haley, remember how I said I really want to see Dracula, a comedy of terrors, which is playing at the Strass Center?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so you know that the lead role, Dracula, is being played by Keaton Miller, whose brother is none other than Bucks wide receiver Ryan Miller.
Yeah, how cool is that? I mean, the whole family is talented.
Almost unfair how much talent is in that family. But here's the cool part. They recently decided to swap gigs. Check this out.
You want the tip of the ball to hit in between the diamond right there. Okay. Is it that hard when, Baker's throwing it? Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Not quite as easy as Ryan and his fellow wide receivers make it look.
But I especially love this part.
If I can catch a ball, you can do an 8 count. And you're just gonna swing up, and you want to keep this arm straight up.
Don't knock the performing arts. It is a sport of its own.
I know, and I got to hand it to Ryan, the football player, for kind of hanging in on the dance moves there and taking a stake to the heart.
I mean, dancing and good footwork, that plays a big role in football.
Very true. Got to get 2 feet in bounds, right? Oh, that's awesome, seeing those brothers like that. Now I want to see them do the swap in real life.
On game day and show night.
Yeah, we'd all watch that, right?
I'd buy a ticket.
All right, so much more still ahead. As you all know, it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
We are checking out some restaurants featuring cocktails for a cure. Plus, our Little Florida Tonight team is attending the Making Strides Breast Cancer Walk in Tampa this weekend. How you can come say hi and maybe score a commemorative Chomp Squishy. When you think of October, orange pumpkins and candy come to mind, but does the color pink?
Oh, it should, because it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and restaurants across South Florida are asking folks to raise a glass.
To help raise money for breast cancer research, Arlene Martinez visits some of those spots.
Pink goes good with green. Goes well with green. It so does.
You know what else goes well with pink? Toasting to a good cause. Coyo Taco in Coral Gables is raising a glass to Breast Cancer Awareness Month with a brand new drinky.
Our drink is called La Rosita, and we created it with una vodka. It's a vodka created by women.
La Rosita means little rose, and that's fitting because
It's a vodka infused with rose petals.
this frozen cocktail also has strawberry, lemon juice, and simple syrup all blended together. La Rosita goes great with any of Coyo's tacos, but the best part comes from knowing that you're giving back while you're drinking it down.
For every bottle we use to make this drink, Una Vodka is donating $2 to F Cancer Foundation.
Sip, sip, hooray! Fukiao in Miami is mixing up something special.
We want you to have fun. We want you to eat delicious food, drink amazing cocktails, and just have fun.
The restaurant Micini Bar has some new additions benefiting U of M cancer research. I'll drink to that.
The Mezcal Cosmo is going to be one of our signature cocktails here at Micini. It's got a little bit of Campari and some sal de gusano, so it's going to be like a savory kind of Cosmo. Very tart, but very flavorful.
There's also a mocktail paying tribute to Chef Caesar's sister, who's a breast cancer survivor.
We use a non-alcoholic agave-based spirit called Almave, so that's going to be our base for our passion fruit margarita, and it's going to be topped off with a little bit of ginger beer just for that extra bite.
A smoothie a day keeps the bad vibes away at Carrot Express in Coconut Grove.
Carrot Express has been in Miami and now in New York as well for the last 20 years in Miami. We have about 30 locations and we specialize in healthy food.
Healthy food also includes sweet treats, like the new strawberry sunrise smoothie.
It has yogurt, overnight oats, and strawberry, of course. It's very vibrant, it's very filling, and it's going to help you power through the rest of the day.
It's also going to make you feel good in more ways than one because
we are donating 25% of the proceeds of the sales of that new smoothie to Susan G. Komen.
Oh, yum. Okay, yes, we do know that drinking excessive amounts of alcohol isn't very health conscious, but an occasional adult beverage is fine. Of course, the mocktail or smoothie option is a solid way to go, too.
Main takeaway is don't go overboard. Most of us have to learn that the hard way, right?
Yes. On that note, we hope to see you this Saturday, not on TV, but in person. I'll be attending the Making Strides of Tampa Bay Breast Cancer Walk at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, starting at 9 a.m. EP Victoria and I will be passing out some mini chomps, so if you're there too, be sure to stop by and say hi. Love to see you.
And I will be cheering you guys on from my bed.
We'll feel it.
I've got to work late Friday night. Sorry, I can't be there. All right, let's go to break real quick and show some love before we go to our viewers in Fort Pierce, where, well, things are getting dark. The sun has already set. Still lovely, though. We'll be right back. Well, Haley, sad to say, this will be our last show together.
So long, everyone, for about a week.
Yeah, did we scare you there? Happy early Halloween. Don't worry, the whole gang will be back together next Wednesday, maybe.
We are being bummed for the upcoming World Series games, but you can still catch our favorite past episodes of Florida Tonight on Fox Local Streaming. If the game goes into overtime, you will not see us on Wednesday either. But hey,
extra innings.
Extra innings. Here's hoping, though.
Yeah,
it all goes
no
well.
extra
I hope
innings.
everybody wins and is happy.
Yeah. All right, one more chance here to remind you guys that you need to, oh, by the way, we are also re-airing our special Halloween edition of Florida Tonight at Gatorland tomorrow night at 7 p.m. We know you guys all have lives on a Friday night, so hopefully you have no plans on a random Thursday.
Oh, we hope you have as much fun watching as we did filming it. And boy, there was so much we didn't even get to fit into that show.
I know. And you'll see things like Haley cuddling a tarantula and also Haley giving her pants to an alien.
Oh, yeah. And then there were some outtakes, too. Let's just say, you know, some foods are difficult to bite.
Oh, but you still got around it.
I did my best.
All right, quick reminder, speaking of foods that you might not want to bite, if you guys want to vote tonight, this is our poll for the worst Halloween candy. We narrowed it down to 6. We've got candy corn, Tootsie Rolls, circus peanuts, hot tamales, dots, and double bubble. We've already got a lot of people emailing in. I don't know if we have an early leader in the clubhouse here.
Love hearing all your thoughts, but also hearing from lots of people who say, hey, like this candy is my favorite candy. All this talk about circus peanuts, though, makes me really want some.
You do? Have you ever had one?
Over the years, a handful of them, but now I want them. And now you told me, so they are banana flavored.
They are banana flavored.
Not
It's very
peanut?
deceptive. Does not taste like peanut at all. Getting some great comments, too, on our Florida Tonight Facebook page. Lisa Thomas Hawkins says it's got to be candy corn or circus peanuts. A reminder, too, that executive producer Victoria says that I have to eat the one that wins this poll on Halloween night when we do a show, a night that you won't be here. So I'm kind of hoping for candy corn because I like candy corn. David Martin posted, our friend David Martin, he said it's got to be, what did he say? He said it's candy corn.
And that's his least favorite.
That's his least favorite, yeah.
Okay.
Or dots. He also said dots. You like the dots, though.
I honestly, all of those on the list I can deal with. Like double bubble, I don't like that you lose the flavor, but otherwise I'll eat every single one of them. I like dots, Tootsie Rolls.
She does not discriminate when it comes to sugary treats.
I'd be a bad food critic because I just go, oh, it's good. I like this more than that, but
these guys will eat anything, too. All right, thank you guys so much for watching and keeping us employed here on Florida Tonight.
We will miss you guys. Have a great rest of your week.